from the corridors of Mariah College High School, we bring you our very own Stand Up comedian, Einstein!
You guys call that a cheer? Can I have a proper cheer? Okay, it's Yom HaTzmaut. So before I start, I should probably make some Israel jokes. But the problem with making Israel jokes is that Israelis are very serious people. You can't make jokes about Israelis. They're polite, they're careful drivers. I feel really bad making jokes about such noble people. So I'll make jokes about other people. But you know what really, really annoys me? When you see these rappers at concerts, and they go, "Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care." That saying makes no sense at all. Since when has this been the symbol for I don't care? Honey, what do you want for breakfast? Yep, flying over the wreckage. Yep, looking for any survivors. We found one. We're circling over to pick him up. Up, no, stop it. He doesn't care. Now, there's a big controversy on at the moment. Controversy is about whether women should serve in the front line of the army. Now, personally, I'm all for that. I think women can do nearly everything men can do. Nearly. So, and we have to face it. If women had been serving in the front line in Iraq, we would have found the weapons of mass destruction. They would have gone, they're right here. Right where you left them. Here's your undies and the remote. And look, we have to face it. Personally, I'm petrified of women. Women are scary. Like girls, you are scary. That's not a compliment. So imagine a whole battalion of women. You just have to point at Iraq and say, "Yeah, you see the guy with the beard? He ate the last chocolate." And the Iraqis would all be like, "Why are you so angry at us?" And the women would be, "Well, you don't know. I'm not going to tell you." One thing about the war in Iraq that I found really funny was, at the time, the anti-war protests. Some of those signs were hilarious. Like, it sounds like something out of Dr. Seuss. "I do not like bombs that go blam. I do not like them, so damn I am." The best one I saw was this guy dressed up as a dentist, holding a sign that says, "Fight Clark, not Iraq." But what really annoyed me was when you see the American generals on TV, they're bragging about how well they're doing. Daniel. When you see these generals who are bragging about how well they're doing, one of them goes, "Oh yeah, well in America we have the best not fighting force in the world." Well, who are you fighting? Here's President Bush. "Hello, American soldier. Here's the 2,000-piece night vision goggles." Here's Saddam Hussein. "Hello, Iraqi soldier. Here's a carrot. I hope it helps." Nearly done. But the worst brag was when this general was saying, "Yeah, well, one of our planes was flying over and it dropped a bomb and it blew up an entire house." But at the bottom of the screen, it was flashing that the bomb was worth $1.2 million. Now, despite the fact I think it's ridiculous that a bomb should be worth $1.2 million, if you're going to spend $1.2 million on a bomb, I should hope it blows up a house. Because if you're going to drop $1.2 million of anything, it's going to mess stuff up. If you drop $1.2 million of toasters and refrigerators, this is going to mess up that house. One last tip before I end. Americans, I think they are very funny people. One thing that they're so funny is the way they name their children after attributes they hope their children will grow up to have. Faith, have you seen Hope? Yes. She's over there with Charity. Imagine if Australians did that. Oh yeah, here's my son. Top bloke. Now, I actually said this act before, and a woman comes over to me and goes, yeah, well, I'm American. I go, okay. And I have diabetes. Okay. My parents made me candy. So I just went, thank you very much.